Okay guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back. Today I'm going to give you an exercise review of conditional. But before I give you the exercise review of conditionals, let's pray together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi zidna ilman warzuqna fahman waja'alna minal solihin. Okay guys, remember that I gave you two texts. Text one is change the word in bracket into the right form of conditionals. Okay, let's start from number one. In number one, I give you this sentence. If I am hungry, I go to restaurants or canteens. What is your answer? Okay, if your answer is like this, then your answer is right. If I am hungry, I will go to the restaurants or canteens. Sorry, I forgot to give you the word the in the exercise of number one. Okay, put it. So why the answer is will go. The reason is because there is a to be here, am, and this is be1. This is similar with verb 1. So the answer uses will plus verb 1. In this case, we use the word go. So the answer is will go. If you still remember that this is conditional type 1. Okay, let's go to the next number. Number 2. If I were you, I give them some money. So, is it like this, your answer? Yeah, if your answer is like this, then you have understand conditional type 2. This is conditional type 2. Why? We can see this. There is to be word. Here in if clause, the sentence uses word. This is similar with be, to, or verb to. The answer uses would plus give. So this is the answer of question number 2. I hope that you understand this. Let's go on to number 3. If I had been sick, I could to hospital. So what is the answer? Is it like this? Yeah. If your answer is like this, then your answer is right. If I had been sick, I would have gone to hospital. Remember, had been in if clause uses had be 3, or it is similar with had plus verb 3 or past participle. So the answer uses would have plus verb 3. From the word go, we changed into gone. This is conditional type 3. Next part, next number, I will donate some money if they come to my office. Okay guys, remember that in conditional, if clause can be put in the beginning or in the end of the sentence. So for number 4, I use if clause at the end of the sentence. So what is your answer? Is it like this? I hope so. Good, if your answer is like this. So why the answer is like this? We use will donate. This is will plus 1 plus verb 1, sorry. And the keyword is conditional type 1. In conditional type 1, will plus 1, then the main clause, the if clause uses verb 1. So come is verb 1. Number 5, I would have visited Maratua Island if you invited me to go to your hometown. Remember that the keyword is would have visited. The keyword is would have visited. This is conditional type 3. And the answer uses past participle or had plus verb 3. This is conditional type 3. Okay, now we go on to test 2, find out the fact of the following conditional. Let's start from number 1. I would help you if you shouted at me. Okay guys, do you remember what types of conditional is it? This is conditional type 2. In conditional type 2, in main clause, we use would plus verb 1. And this is the point. If you are asked to find out the fact, see the main clause first. Lihat clause utama dulu. I would help you. It means that I don't help you. Remember that conditional is a special form in English sentences that use special understanding because it has different meaning. In conditional type 2, it shows that the speakers speak the different meaning. Would have artinya adalah saya akan menolong kamu. If, jika. You shout at me, jika kamu meminta tolong kepadaku. It means that if you don't shout at me, it means that I don't help you. So, the fact is, I don't help you. Why? Because you don't shout at me. Remember, this is the answer. Okay? From positive sentence into negative sentence. From positive sentence into negative sentence. From verb 2 into verb 1. From positive into negative. Okay, now number 2. If you came to my party, you would meet my spouse. Okay, guys, do you remember what type of conditional is it? Good. This is conditional type 2. Just the same as with number 1. So what is your answer? If I told you before that, if you are asked to find out the fact, see the main clause first. The main clause is you would meet my spouse. And remember, the fact should be negative because this is positive. So the fact should be negative. What is the answer? The answer is you don't meet my spouse. Why? Here is because you don't come to my party. Don't come. Don't come here is negative from the word came. Verb 2 positive becomes verb 1 negative. Would plus verb 1 becomes verb 1 negative. So the word if you came to my party, you would meet my spouse. It means that because you don't come to my party, you don't meet my spouse. The next number 3. I would have closed the door if it had been night. Okay. So remember what types of conditional is it? This is conditional type 3 from the word would have plus verb 3 and had plus verb 3 of past participle. So what is the fact? Remember, find out the main clause first. The main clause is I would have closed the door. It means that I didn't close the door. This is would have plus verb 3 means this is conditional type 3. And to find out the fact, you should change into verb 2 negative because this is positive. The answer should be negative. And if you want to write the full sentence, you can make like this. I didn't close the door because it was not night. Remember, had been from the to be, and the to be should be negative. So if this is to be, the answer should be to be. So because to be verb 3, we use to be verb 2. This is verb 3, we use verb 2. This is did not close from the word closed. Okay. Okay, now we go on to the last number. If she had received the invitation, she would have come to your wedding party. So what is your answer, guys? Remember, if find out the fact, you should see the main clause first, not the if clause. This is the if clause. And the main clause is this, from she would have come to your wedding party. Remember, this is conditional type 3 from the word had participle. and would have verb 3, sorry. So the answer is she didn't come to the wedding party. She didn't come to the wedding party. Remember that this is conditional verb 3, so the answer should be verb 2. This is positive and this is verb 2 negative. Okay? If you want to answer the full sentences, the answer would be like this one. Because she didn't receive the invitation. She didn't come to the wedding. Remember? If we change if into because. Okay. Remember, had received. This is past participle. We change into past tense. This is positive. This is negative. This is positive. This is also negative. So remember, this is the fact. Conditionals expresses something that not really happen. So some expresses, sorry, conditional expresses something that is in contradictory with the identity for types 2 and type 3. So guys, this is the end of our conditional review today. See you on the next video and thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.